Hello everybody, my name is RoadTo100. Welcome to the first video I am recording from my new home. I need you guys to tell me if the audio in here is absolutely terrible. I'm in a much bigger office, which is lovely. I'm trying to call it a studio rather than office to make it sound a bit less corporate, but everything echoes. There's a hardwood floor with no coverings, there's big flat walls with no coverings, and so I'm worried that the sound is going to be just atrocious for you guys, so let me know. I have decided that because this save file, you see everything's in red, it got balked and doesn't count as a regular completionist profile now. So I'm over here on RoadTo100% X2 to try and do a fresh RoadTo100% before 1.1 comes out. So everything in the collection is either undiscovered or locked, which means I can be choosy about which things I unlock down the line to unlock only really good things until the very late game. So that's going to be interesting. For now, we literally only have red deck base difficulty, so let's jump into it. But how have you guys been? I will take $25. I know we don't normally skip quite so early for this, but hey. Yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm so glad to finally be in this house. It has taken so long and so much admin, and things still aren't quite done. Our oven doesn't work, our stove doesn't work, and so that's a real pain in the neck. But we'll get there, you know? It'll be fine. But we've got internet, I've got my computer rebuilt. It's weird, the extra monitors that I have for like OBS and following Twitch streams and all of that stuff is flipped around at this desk just because of the way the room and the door and the desk all oriented. It's all flipped around a bit and it's going to take some getting used to. These are not the jokers of my dreams right now. I will take this because after the blind, hey, we've unlocked blue deck. We'll get an investment tag and that'll be great. I thought I had to discover 20 things from my thing to get that. We can take 100 chips for a straight. It will almost certainly get us through this boss blind, who is the head. Heart cards are debuffed, but I'm going to do this just in the hopes that we can find some things that give us score. Well, we can make 9 and 5 into spades to have some more spades, but I think I'm going to go King Jack Hierophant. Oh, I thought I was going to get 2 out of that. Never mind. So, spades. Right, there's 420. I think just diamonds will be fine. Or jacks and 4s. Then we get a bunch of money from the tag, and now we are cooking. Especially if we're going to get extra interest, we can go bull and get extra chips. That'll be nice. Do I want this as well for now, or do I think this plus 50 chips will be enough? What's the next blind level? 800. We need some malt somewhere along the line, so we'll do this. Then we'll really try and start hoarding our cash. Show me an ace. Any ace. Thank you. So we get the 2 enhanced cards plus the 4 Mot of Scholar. Absolutely fine. Then the interest is cooking. I'll take that for some spades, or some spade value. That undoes the need to get the malt from the Scholar on aces. And we're cruising. We'll do this because that gets us even more money and a more streamlined deck. That is 5 jokers. Card drawn face down after each hand played. Alright, 5 of diamonds. You're gone. I should have kept the extra heart. Well, this is no fun, but we've got the deuce of spades, so we know the face down spades will be the ones to the left of it. So now we know these are all spades. We can play a flush. Not quite the straight flush, we needed the 6 for that. And then we're getting mega interest. Let's drop Scholar and take mail-in rebate. Get even more money for Bull. Discarding 5s. I think this wins. I don't know. It's only got 1 spade. There's a 5. Don't have a discard left for the other 5, but that's fine. Right, we just need some X-Malt, really, and we're kind of sitting pretty. Of course, we have to discover all the planets and the tarot cards again. Let's go... We're working with spades, but I'll take some lucky cards. Love a lucky card or 2. This is on 5s again. We were just a little too efficient, and that's fine. It is not the time for stencil. Nor for riffraff. Let's start working on our planets. And I guess we also need to start on the vouchers. Did we get 5? No, we got $3 from that. We need to discard aces. Excuse my stopping there for sneezing. I really wanted to make sure I found the mute button because the microphone's now anchored to the left side of the desk, not the right side of it. I should have kept spades. What am I doing? The microphone is anchored to the other side of the desk, and so the mute button has moved to being my right hand being responsible for it rather than my left. And you guys do not need to hear me sneezing full blast into a microphone. That would be no fun. We have more than $100, so we get Showman, I believe. Honestly, half the stuff in the collection. Collection. I can't remember the unlock requirement. That can all be ignored. That's all from the multiplayer mod that we're not going to see in single player. Those are the legendaries. I can't remember most of what a lot of these are. Earn at least 100 million chips is going to be Brainstorm, which we should do. Some of these are our X-Malt for like win without playing trips and all that stuff, so probably already watched a lot of that. But we'll get there. Every king. Oh my, a king. We're going to play that king, obviously. I'm also going to just play this full house because I can afford to spare one spade. There we go. Alright, we're cooking. Oops, all sixes. Don't even know what I did to get that. Plus 50 chips. Plus 4 malt. It's pretty basic. But I don't think we need a trading card anymore. $7,500 chips. What do you want me to discard? 5s again? There's always 5s, it feels like. Alright, gold card gives us extra value. You love to see it. We are using our discards liberally, so not taking that right now. Devil, wildcard, devil, chariot, planet. Give me another chariot. Our scoring is not that high yet. We have one lucky card. I don't think this is the play right now, unfortunately. It would be fun. We'll do that for the planet. I just need some egg smolt, man. This I think I will do at this stage. This is worth $5 a round. This is worth $5 for every card of the appropriate type we can discard. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Oh no. That is most of my spades. That's fun. Okay. You want me to discard 8s? How many? Ace 5 are the only undebuffed ones we haven't seen. There's the ace. I just need to find one more spade. And then we're playing one more hand to get to dusk value. And then all of these cards will proc twice for extra malt. It's fine. What was I ever worried about? We've unlocked a yellow deck. I guess that's discoveries. That makes sense. Hang 'em. Both of these are fine. Then I think I'm going to chariot more. This is 40 chips. This is 1.5x. Give me the money, the chips. Show me something glass or something. A polychrome 7 will certainly get me started. $20 is more than we get for the spades, apart from when we dusk. Green Joker, I think it's too late. Oh, this is all not stuff I need. All face cards are debuffed. It's fine, I guess. I want to make this into a spade. That's what I want. Discarded jacks. It's not worth holding on to that for now. You want me to discard this jack for $5? I need any other spade first. Or plus 20 malt will just make it happen off of a lucky card. That's totally fine. Banana! Yes! Okay, this is actually great stuff. You're out. You're in. I think it's time for you to go and for you to be in. Because, boy, do I need more malt. And I will take a glass 6 of spades. Alright, this should be a bit more chill. We don't care about what we're discarding now as much. $9,000 for high card. Nice and chill. Banana is safe. We've earned X amount of money from interest or something. I can barely remember. Let's make more spades. All face cards are debuffed. You know what? Just play it. Let's see how we do. I really want to make that Polychrome 7 into a spade. Then I can death that, and everything will be fantastic. Money Tree, or Money Sprout, or whatever it is going to be great. Seed Money, that one. Fool a Chariot. Let's just do that to play Empress once. So many foil cards. I did take home, didn't I? Yeah, that'll be why. Playing a flush sets money to 0. I can probably handle that. No queen or 8 for the straight. How much is just high card doing at the moment? Or a pair is 10,000, so you know what? I got no beef with that. Not going to risk my glass right now. That would be foolish. Banana is extinct. That means Cavendish should be in the pool, and I feel like we should be reasonably likely to find it, given how few other cards we have unlocked. Which would be a huge boon to us. We could wait till dusk is ready, but I think we can always just play a second hand here if we really need to. Yeah, this is just fine. I feel like we haven't seen that Polychrome 7 in the deck since we added it to the deck. Oh, hello. Okay. This is going to do a lot for us, given that we have Dusk, Smiley Face, Wrathful. We're going to drop Fortune Teller. We're going to take Ancient Joker. My good friend, Ancient Joker. Are we going to drop Bull for Even Steven? How's our levels doing? Flush, Full House. Flush is what we need. So it's only level 2. And this boss does not like what's coming up. I shouldn't be spending so much money. So you want diamonds, but playing a flush sets money to 0. I do not want to lose $99 of value here for doing that. We could wait to dusk, but we'll just see how this goes. Okay, it was not great. So many spades. But I really don't want to play a flush. Show me. The glass 6 is lovely. Do we have any kings or 10s left? 1 king, 1 10. That's not a great spot for looking, but we're gonna. The polychrome 7 would be huge here. I could make another one and then play a full house 6s full of 7s. That could be one way to do it. We want dusk on that last hand anyway. So, now, what order do I do this in? We've got no face cards, so this is moot. So I want all the spades to add malt. Before this adds malt and doubles the score twice for being glass. Then the 6 scores and 1.5x's twice, and then the polychrome scores and 1.5x's 4 times for being polychrome and diamond. Hopefully this is 25,000 points. It should be, right? And the glass survived, and we had the steel, so we were totally fine. This is better than this. Sorry, this is better than that, I think. But I also want to see what's in here. Let's do this. You're now on clubs. Let's make all the 9s enhanced. Then we will open Jumbo, Spectral, and if we get an Ankh, we will double Ancient and then take Fibonacci. Did not get an Ankh. Alright. In that case, I think we are just going to put a buff on something here. Let's drop Wrathful for Fibonacci. I'll take this as well, just in case it's horrendous. You're on clubs. Diamond cards are debuffed. This is fine. We can reroll, or we can do a double skip thing if we need to in a second. So, no clubs here. Great work. I want to play this jack as high card. But this does not make it easy. £4,000 jack. It's fine, I guess. Now, do I play this or do I wait for dusk? I think I wait for dusk. Right, the 8 and the 5 give more than the king and the queen, so we get them loaded up front so the multiplier gains are bigger. It's nearly a million. We need 100 million if we want to get to unlocking Brainstorm. I don't want any of this right now, but I guess I could do... You're on hearts now. What's just not enhanced? I was about to say, if we get to 16 cards, we can get driver's license unlocked, which would be okay. Thank you for the Jupiter. That's the perfect one. Right, you are hearts now. If I play the hearts, it could roll into diamonds here. So we skip. Green deck has been unlocked. We obviously want more aura on things. So diamonds are debuffed. We're playing hearts. This is a really good heart right there. Still 20,000 just out of that, which is pretty good going. That is enough hearts for our needs. Now we high card our way to our last hand for the benefit of dusk. Heart, 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 heart. And we'll play the 5 because this is 1.5x mult. Or it's plus 8 twice. I guess we'll play the king because that's plus 5. So 8 up front, then the 2, then the king, then the jack, then the 7. $1.9 million. Idol is unlocked. Flower pot is unlocked. We are at ante 8. Strength, Hierophant, Temperance. That can be, these two can become 8s, which is better for Fibonacci. We could ditch Bull and try and get this to be obnoxiously large just for one hand. But I think that's a fool's errand right now. So, oh my god. Maybe we should ditch Bull. Because then we can spend our money guilt-free. Also, polychrome DNA. If we can find a bunch of these 7s of diamonds, oh, if we could strength that up, that would be even better. Very large blind is not a bother. Right, what do I want to make more of? The full deck only has 9 hearts. We're on spades at the moment. We could make more glass 6s. That would be reasonable, I suppose. I'd prefer it if it was a glass 5 or glass 8, but what am I going to do, right? Right, that was terrible. That was worth nothing to me. Ancient is on spades. So we have that going for us, which is nice. I almost want to... No, I want to make that bigger first. We need to get down to our last hand for Dusk's benefit, as ever. Right. Jack out front because it's got plus 10, plus 5, plus 40 chips. Then the ace, then the 8, then the king, then the 6. On the last hand. Seems good to me. $4 million points. Gonna need a lot more than that if we're gonna get to 100 million points. Screw it. Find me some polychromes or something. A glass retriggering 2 is great. We're on hearts this time. I want to see that red seal too. It was a club. This is on hearts. Do I just not bother DNAing here? Yeah, I think I'd rather not just put trash cards in the deck. I'd only want to put good cards in the deck. 8-2, King, Queen, Jack, but we want the last hand to be in play. Also, the 9 is kind of okay, but I'm going to do this. Very little of this is enhanced compared to the hand we just played, which is a little unpleasant, but hopefully it's all enough. These don't really matter. We get the Fibonacci's up front. Yeah, we're fine. It's not 4 million, but it's plenty. Oh, loyalty card, you minx. Right, it's spades for the last one. Jupiter is what we want to see. Obviously, we can go into the post anti-8 game if we want to. Spades. Keep the 5, I think. I've been holding on to this Hanged Man for ages. Fairly needlessly. Alright. This is actually a straight flush, which is 100 times 8 as opposed to 80 times 10. We could make another glass 6. We've got 2 of them now. It broke because, of course, it did. Right, we need to get down to our last hand for the benefit of Dusk. I wanted to see... I want to make 5 of these for one big hand to see how that goes, but It's fine. 5 is a Fibonacci number. 7 is not. Eight, Fibonacci, Fibonacci, mult, and then this on the end with 1 hand remaining. Alright, 8.8 million. We beat the game without playing 4 of a kind ever. We've unlocked Blueprint. We'll go into Endless. We've unlocked another deck. Right, what I would really like to do while I've got Dusk and Ancient Joker and Polychrome DNA is see if we can unlock Brainstorm immediately. Unfortunately, this is basically all face cards or Fibonacci's, so Hanged Man is no good to us here. What color was this? This is a club. We have 2 uncommons, but I don't think the 1.5x twice is going to be the difference maker. 110,000 points is not too bad, because these seem small comparative to the extra large boss blind we just did. We want clubs, DNA. We could DNA one of our 6s and wait to try and play a flush 5 all glass 6s. It might still not be enough, but we can try. We need clubs now. There's the re-triggering 2. Alright, face, Fibonacci, Fibonacci, glass, re-triggering 2. I think I want you at the end if you're glass, because I want all these numbers to be added first. So we'll go with this and see how it goes. $17 million. I need more of those glass re-triggering 2s. That's all there is to say about it, really. I also need more hearts. I mean, we could do this. Problem is, these 6s don't get anything on Fibonacci, and they don't get anything on Smiley Face, so really is a terrible thing I've been trying to achieve here. Glass Joker for something? Trying to make sure that I'm like actually getting stuff suitably. I have to see the Joker. Alright, well, I'm hoping everything's working as intended. Maybe it's just 5 glass cards in the deck or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it could be. Could be. We're still looking for hearts. We're still looking for hearts. Wow, we didn't get enough of them. The best I've got here is I can death something into a 2. And then do this. This might cover us, just barely. Or it might cover us by like absolutely tons of points and I'm overreacting, but... yeah, we were fine. It just wasn't the flush that I was hoping or expecting for. This could be the moment of our dreams. Alright, Smiley, you're out. Seltzer is in. We're on diamonds. We may play only one hand type this round. Not high card for DNA. Matador. I think that's beat a boss blind in a single hand. Right, we need... You're on spades, that's not what I need. Although, we could get all the 6s right now. So, spades, glass, spades. I'm not going to make more 6s right now because I now appreciate that they're not actually doing that much for me. We're going to get through this seltzer really fast if we do it this way as well, but it is what it is. There's one more glass 6 out there. But we could do a flush house at base 14. We need to get through the last 2 hands. Oh, that was an 8, not a king. God damn it, brain. What are you doing? I mean, this actually works out better in the long term. There, oh, it's Stumpman for 100 million. Brainstorm must be discard or raw flush, right? But there you go, first run. 2.9 billion. Nice and casual. Now that we've done that, I think we can just start unlocking stuff for the collection. Because, I mean, I could have attempted to get to anti-12, but I don't think that's going to be the day for it. He says, almost certainly having enough points to do that, which I should have thought about before I started selling stuff. What did I sell? I can't even remember. Game really wants me to take Rocket. Clubs. You can probably find... Oh, polychrome DNA is what I got rid of, isn't it? Yeah. I guess that might have still been useful. I'm not going to get many more seltzer dusks, so I have to be careful about what we actually play. That's one way to do it. Oh, hello. You're out. You're in. Copying either that or one of these, I guess. I would like you, but you just don't fit. You just don't fit right now, buddy. Clubs are debuffed. You're on diamonds. I'm glad, because I did not check that at all. Do I just send this now? And not worry about dusk? Right, now we find the diamonds. There are so few diamonds here. There they all are. Ace is our only Fibonacci card. But the score is fine. We've got 2 more hands on Seltzer. We need to get through the anti-11 boss blind and the anti-12 boss blind. It might be a bit too much to do in 2 Seltzers, especially because we're then not going to get Seltzer to blend with Dusk. I was sure it was going to go to Seltzer. DNA's back. We could start doubling stuff faster with Blueprint thanks to DNA. Or with DNA thanks to Blueprint, rather. You're on clubs. Discard 2 random hands. We don't care about Seltzer anymore. So what I would really like to see is the re-triggering 2 of clubs. And they are not going to give it to us. They are going to give it to us. Right, Blueprint's copying DNA. Don't break. Don't break. Good. Then we don't have Smiley Face anymore. So we should get rid of some of these face cards with Hanged Man at some point. Probably. Right. Let's do this. Oh, the 3 is a Fibonacci number. Alright, we'll do that and see how we go. No, we lost them both. No! There's still one more out there, but that is really happy. Hack, though, could do a lot for us. What would we get rid of is a fantastic question. I don't want to get rid of DNA right now because I want to make more of these. Do we get rid of Fibonacci and just have more re-triggers on the glass 2s, the 3s, the 4s, and the 5s? Is that suicide? We're on spades now. So I'll do this. And do we just wait for dusk to be primed? I guess I kind of have to. Alright, now we're primed. We're on spades. You're copying dusk. We're on the last hand. None of them broke, so that's good. Hearts next. We don't have a lot of good, strong, interesting hearts, which is a worry. I mean, I could make some. I wouldn't even know what to death right now. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. We'll have to make it work. Hearts. Here's some extra hearts. We have a straight flush, but if we play it, we lose these near immediately, which would be bad. I'm going to play down to my last hand, then do the discarding for hearts. That's pretty good going. That's pretty good going. This is great. You are there. Right, get the +10 twice first, then the glass 6s on the end. We've reached anti-12 for that voucher. Is it beat anti-12 or reach anti-12 for that? I don't know. But we'll see if we can beat anti-12. There might be something there. This Polychrome 7 is going to become wild. One card shop slot available in shop. Create the last tarot or planet card during the run. Is the lovers. That could be useful in a minute. We're on spades again. 600 million to beat anti-12. If we're on spades, we can do this without much concern. Yeah. We probably take these. probably a bit too late to be messing around with spectral packs. I think I will death the wild polychrome 7 though. And then this we just make another death with. You're on diamonds. I'll make 2 more of these. Smeared Joker would be like have what, 5 wild cards in your hand, or play a hand that's only wild cards or something. Been a long time since I gave a lot of that stuff any real consideration. Right, we are dusking. Hack's really not doing that much outside of when we have those red seal glass 2s. Ah, we were nowhere near. I guess we didn't have the glass for it. Alright, well, we crushed it. Blue deck unlocked, +1 hand every round, discover 20 items. Reach anti-level 4 for Showman. Earn at least 10,000 chips in a hand for Oops All 6s. 50 items from the collection. Max out interest per round earnings for 10 consecutive rounds for the money tree. Enhance 16 cards in your deck for driver's license. 75 cards for green deck. Earn 1,000,000 chips. Gets us the idol. Reach anti-level 8 as blueprints. Nope, that's flower pot. Win a run without playing 4 of a kind is the family. Win a run, that's blueprint. Magic deck, win a run on red deck at any difficulty. Have at least 5 glass cards into your deck, glass joker. Defeat a boss in 1 hand without any blinds, matador. Earn at least 100 million chips in a hand is stuntman. Reach anti-level 12 is the petroglyph. 100 items from your collection is black deck. 3 wild cards in deck for smeared. So we got a lot of work done there. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.